Hey everybody, it is Erica and this is Batty Chatty number 30. I've been gone, but I am back and I want to talk some horror. So let's talk some horror. It's an open topic today. I wasn't sure what you guys wanted to talk about. What have you guys been watching? What's really good out right now? What's not? Stuff like that. So let's hey Richard. So let's talk some horror, guys. Aloha from Kentucky. Hey, how's it going in Kentucky? I'm in California. The weather's really pretty, but it's a little windy here. It'd be a really nice day to be outside, but you know, I'm inside. And if I cough, guys, I'm not sick. I just smoke and I have a smoker's cough. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Let's see here. I recently watched that movie on Netflix called Platform. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. It is odd, but I liked it. I really did. I felt, hey Gare, it's nice here, about 70. I'm working outside today. Oh, nice. Be careful. Keep your distance from people that might cough on you. Hey, Nick. Birmingham, England. Nice. Yeah. Anyway, I was going to say, you know, I watched that movie Platform and I really, really liked it up until the end. It felt a little unfinished for me. Now, I know it wasn't unfinished, but I don't want to give any spoilers away because it is kind of a fairly new movie, but you know, I felt I wanted it to have more of a wrap up than it did. Oh, thank you, Justine. It's okay. I'm working on my 13-acre farm, so you're well quarantined. Very nice, Richard. Oh, Richard, I saw you started some more of those signs. I'm so excited. Hey, Daryl. Hi from Texas. Hey, Wayne. Netflix, The Ritual, good movie. I liked The Ritual too, Jack. I really did. And I didn't expect to like that one because it kind of, I'm not always in the mood for kind of a slow burn movie, and it felt a little slow to me, but I really enjoyed that one as well. What other ones have I seen recently? Oh, I watched so much stuff. Yours in the next batch. Yay! Yeah, no rush. Like I said before, no rush. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, the Ritual was good. Let's see here. I started watching that vampire series on Netflix, the French one that's dubbed, but I was kind of online in the group and I wasn't paying attention that well. So I decided I would save that for later when I can pay more attention. The Tall Grass. Excuse me. The Tall Grass. I liked The Tall Grass. Thank you, Christopher. Hey, Sharon. I liked The Tall Grass. It was good. I liked that one. I'm about to start the Lion King documentary or whatever it's called. Oh, Tiger King, Aaron. That's a weird one. I'm only in the 3rd episode of that one, but I'm actually, and it's getting weird, but I'm actually really liking that one. Wolf Creek, Australian movie series. I need to see that, Colin. Hey Lena. I've not seen that, but I've heard good things. Let's see here. I don't want to miss any comments. Hey Erica, thank you for being more than an inspiration. This is your friend Andy from Asheville, North Carolina. Hey Andy, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Went back, rewatched Maximum Overdrive yesterday. Nice. I love that movie because it's got wall to wall, nothing but AC/DC as the soundtrack, and I love AC/DC. Hey Tom, Channel Zero sci-fi original series. I've not seen that. I need to see that. Tiger King is very good. Yeah, I had to pause the Tiger King because my husband was watching it and he is still going to work. So I didn't want him to miss any. He went to sleep because he has to get up real early. And when it started getting weird, I had to pause it. I'm like, oh no, he has to see some of this. Just watched the new Grudge. Actually liked it. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a little guest. Come here, Sid. Sid totally. Come here, Sid. My little Sid Haig. He wants to show off his new spike collar. I got him. Little spikes. Say hi, Sid. Anyway, you just watched the new Grudge. I have not seen that yet. The original, I've not seen the Japanese version of The Grudge. I liked the one with Sarah Michelle Gellar, but I didn't really care for the sequels. I'm interested in seeing the new one. I like the Tiger King's husband's tattoos. Oh, those were such bad tattoos. At least some of them were. Yeah, they had an interesting style. They had a very interesting style about them, didn't they? Anyway, let's see here. Hey, Rick. Hey, Kenneth. Let's see here. What else? What else have you guys been watching? We heard Tall Grass, Platform, Ritual, Tiger Kings, Channel Zero. Oh, I just recently rewatched all of 6 Feet Under, which is an old favorite of mine. How can you not love 6 Feet Under? I mean, that's just, I just really love that show. Anyway, I just rewatched that entire show from beginning to end, and that was great. Are you guys excited for the upcoming Lost Boys TV show? I am excited for that. I'm really hoping they don't shit the bed on it, but I am excited for it. I really want to see it. The Void. I need to revisit The Void. When I watched it as a group online, and I liked it, but at the end, I felt like maybe I was talking in the chat a little more, and I should have been paying more close attention to the movie. I missed some of it. Chris, thank you. My mom got me this shirt. My mom's awesome. You cried when Nate died. Oh, right? Wasn't that awful? I agree, Aaron. Do you like Creepshow? That's my favorite movie ever. Yes, I love Creepshow. I love Creepshow. I love Creepshow 2. I have actually not seen the third Creepshow, but I really want to see the series. I have not yet applied to Shudder. I need to, especially with the 30 days free with the shut-in code, but I haven't done it yet. Anyway, Yeah, if you can hold your breath. Yeah, if you can hold your breath. My absolute favorite was, of course, The Crate. I love The Crate. But, Adrienne Barbeau is so over the top and wonderful in that. I just got to meet her not too long ago, last September. And she is just a wonderful lady. And when she signed my picture that I got from her, I picked a creep show one, of course. And she signed it, "Just call me Billy, everyone does." And I was so happy that she did that, because I wanted her to do that, but I wasn't going to ask her. Hey, Cody. But yeah. Zach, you're not watching any horror, but reading a ton of it. Nice. What are you reading? I love reading. I'm in the middle of it right now, but I don't always have a lot of time to put into reading, because when I'm online, I can't really read at the same time. But what do you do? Is Shudder worth it? I figure you try the 30 days free. If you don't think that it's worth the $5.99 a month, then cancel. But I mean, it's only $5.99 a month. I can't see why it wouldn't be worth it. Fun fact: Stephen King was in Creepshow. He played hillbilly who got infected with the green stuff. Yes. Another fun fact: his son, Joe Hill, was also in Creepshow. He was the little boy that had the voodoo doll. And he's also a writer. I love Joe Hill's stories. Let's see here. There's a terrifying book by Clive Barker called Mr. B Gone. It freaked me out. Nice. I've not read any Clive Barker, but I love his movies, and I know that most all of them are spawned off of his books, and I need to get into some of those. You're reading Richard Lehman. Nice. Loved Her in the Fog. Yes. And some vintage horror trashy paperbacks from the 80s. Nice. Last I checked, Shudder didn't stream on PS4, which has kept me from subscribing. Oh, that sucks, Zach. I'm sorry. I know that I've got a Fire Stick, and they do offer it from there. So, hey, Carrie. Hey, Justin. I used to read a lot of Clive Barker. Nice, Cody. I know the people that read Clive Barker love reading his stuff. And I have a very long list of 2 must-read stuff. Excuse me. But I haven't gotten to it. I hate watching movies, shows on my phone or tablet. I don't really care for watching them on that either. I prefer on my TV. Of course, I've gotten so blind lately. I need things bigger. I've been watching Tales from the Dark Side TV show on DVD. Hope Halloween don't get postponed. Oh, Halloween cannot get postponed. That's not allowed. Not allowed at all. Are you watching Westworld? It's more sci-fi than horror. Yes, Aaron. I love Westworld. Yes. And this season has been so good already. I mean, they're only 2 episodes in, and it's already so wonderful. I'm super stoked. I think this is going to be the best season yet. Bruce, yeah, I have a cough. I'm one of the few that keep smoking. I need to quit. It is for my health and other reasons, financial and everything else. I just haven't yet. So that's what my cough's about. Hello, Erica. How are you? I am good, Justin. How are you? I hope everybody out there is staying safe and trying to abide by the staying in rules, not getting together with too many people. I just want all of this crap to be over with so we can all get back to our regular daily lives. Westworld sucks. Well, it's not for everyone, but I love it. Yeah, it's not for everyone. The original Westworld, I would have to agree with you. I thought that sucked, but I like the new one. Let's see here. What else? I watched a show called Between, which was kind of seemed, that was also on Netflix. That seemed sort of, it was like everybody was dying from a virus or a disease. Anybody over the age of 22 was dying. I mean, it was interesting. I liked it. Let's see here. Forgive me for being random, but I'm autistic. I need people criticize me for watching horror movies because I'm Christian. I'd rather do that than some stupid stuff. What do you say to them? Some people have a really, Michael, some people have a really weird notion about you can't be a Christian and watch horror movies, or that it's somehow against God. I don't normally talk about religion at all in this group because it just is not a good thing to talk about, but just tell them to be quiet. Seriously, it's entertainment, it's art, it has nothing to do with your personal religious beliefs, and it definitely does not make you evil. I happen to be born on Halloween, and I went to a Christian school when I was little, and the other little kids used to tell me that my dad was the devil and all kinds of crazy things because I was born on Halloween, and it used to make me cry when I go home. And I finally toughened up and then I would come back and say, yeah, he is the devil. Want to come home and meet him? You just have to let it roll off of you. It's them being ignorant and stupid. Just like what you like. You're not hurting anybody. Don't worry about it. I agree. The first 2 episodes are really great. Last season was hard to follow because it just kept jumping back and forth in time. Yeah, I'm hoping that they kind of stay in the present there, where they're like in the future. I think that I think it's going to be really good, Aaron. Outsider. Yes, Jack. How could I forget Outsider? I just watched Outsider, and I loved Outsider. That's, and as all of you guys know, probably it's, a Stephen King story. It creeped me out. How creepy was that music in that series, Outsider? I don't know. It sounded like a weird, like violin, or the music really, really offset and made me uncomfortable, which helped this. I thought it was great. I thought it was really great. I watched Outbreak and Contagion. Nice. It's been a long time since I've seen Outbreak, but I remember I really liked it. And I don't think I've ever seen Contagion. Let's see here. I've been watching B movies all week on Tubi. Yes, Justin. How great is Tubi? I mean, yeah, there's some commercials, but they're really very limited, and it's free, and they've got a great selection of horror, especially some of the old corny B movies, which, really are quite wonderful at times. So I think it's great. I love Tubi. Hey, Paul. I rewatched both the Descent films last week. They really set the scene from start to finish. Great films. I like the Descent films. I really enjoy the first one more than the second one. For some reason, I just really like the first one more, but they're both great. That's great. The 100, the best show. Darko, I like The 100. I like that show. It's good. Plus I saw Contagion and Outbreak this week too. Yeah, I know a lot of people are watching Outbreak and movies about diseases and stuff, and I think it's great. Let's see here, Joel. The modern Christian concept of hell and Satan is based on a satirical horror poem by Dante. They have no right to criticize. I agree, Joel. They have no right to criticize. The Outsider is great. I agree. That feeling of dread, exactly, right? That music just brings on this entire feel of like, oh, what's coming next? And it's wonderful. I love that. Music really, I think music really sets off a great atmosphere for movies. There'll be a good movie that has bad music, and then there'll be that same good movie, you put great music in it, and it can elevate the movie so much more. You're right. And oddly enough, I was supposed to be born on Halloween also, but I have a massive collection. And isn't there a Creep Show TV show? Yes, there is a Creep Show TV show. And that's awesome. You were supposed to be born on Halloween. I was actually supposed to be born on the 13th. And I just didn't want to come out of there. I wanted to wait till Halloween, evidently. Yes, there is. There is a Creep Show TV show, and it is on Shudder. So when the last horror convention I went to, they did a whole thing on it, a whole presentation, and I sat in the presentation, and I saw clips, and the clips of they were really great. And at the time, I spent too much money at the convention, or else I would have ordered Shudder right then. But I'm probably gonna order them. It's probably gonna order it this week. Besides, it's a 30-day free, so I can always decide later. Let's see here. There's an Italian miniseries I watched about a month ago called Luna Nera. It's based around the 17th century witchcraft. Ooh. Very dark, very interesting. Ooh, Justine, where did you find that? Did you find that on Netflix or Prime or something? Oops. Hey, Paul. Do you have a favorite decade of horror? Oh, that is so tough. That is really tough. I would say, because two of my very top movies are in the 70s. So Jaws and Halloween are both in the 70s. But I have a lot of favorites in the 80s. I would have to say from 75 to like 87. And I know that's more than a decade, but that would probably be my sweet spot. I do love 90s horror. I do. And there's great horror in the 2000s and even now. I love stuff like The Devil's Rejects and Trick or Treat and all of that stuff. But The Thing from 82, not An American Werewolf in London is 81, The Howling's 81. So many are kind of concentrated in sort of a 75 to, I say 87 because 87 is when The Lost Boys and Hellraiser and stuff like that came out. So I have to include that. But yeah, it's hard to pick for me. It's hard to pick for me. I love it. I love so many movies. Let's see here. 70s. Yours was Phantasm. I had just barely watched Phantasm this this last year. That was one of those ones when you went to the video store when I was a little kid. The box totally scared me. And I was always too afraid to get that one. And so I never got it, you know, because just that ball and it just seems too freaky. But and then it just slipped by and I never got around to swing back to it. But that is good. Erica, have you ever seen the series Todd and the Book of Pure Evil? You know, I have seen that being played on different channels, and I've never tuned into it. Is it good? What films are you excited about coming out soon? Let's see. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to what's coming out soon. There were a few, and I'm drawing a blank right now. There were a few that I had picked out because I use this app on my phone. It's a movie app called Must, and I love it. I use it all the time, and it shows you trailers and different things of different movies that are coming out, and you know you can add them to your want list, and you can check off things you have seen and rate them and stuff. And I use it all the time. And I have a big list of what I want to see, but I can't think of any titles right now. Let's see here. I got pregnant with both my kids on Halloween. They were born 7 years apart, both on a Friday. Nice, Amanda. Very nice. The video box for The Serpent and the Rainbow really bothered me. The guy in the coffin with the blood cross on his head. Yes, Aaron, that was a freaky box. I own that movie. I love that movie. But that was, well, and the movie was kind of freaky too. But yeah, the whole thing about, you know, going to the video store when you're younger and picking out movies, you always pick them out by like just the cover, you know, because when you're a little kid, you don't really read the back. At least I didn't. You know, you saw the box, you saw the cover, and you're like, whoa. And I remember always looking at I Spit on Your Grave and just going, I don't think I can watch this one. And I was probably right to not get that one. But I remember bringing home Hell Night and you know, Motel Hell and stuff like that. My dad didn't usually say no to horror movies. I could pretty much get whatever I wanted. And yeah, I would have all day long Saturday horror marathons. It was cool. Yes, Todd is great. It's like Deathgasm and Ash versus Evil Dead mixed together, but Todd came out first. Nice. Very nice. Hey, Perry, how's it going? Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Thank you. That sounds cool. Let's see here. I was lucky. My mom took us to the drive-in to see horror movies. She took us to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I got a tongue tied right there. I was 4 or 5. She was awesome. That is so cool, Jack. I was 5 when I went to the drive-in with my parents to see Halloween, the 78. And they didn't realize, I don't know how they didn't realize it was a horror movie. I mean, you know, I guess you just didn't pay attention to stuff back then like you do now. I don't know. But they didn't realize it was a horror movie that they were taking me to. And they kept trying to get me to lay down in the back seat and go to sleep, but I wouldn't. And I've really been hooked ever since. Claire, what got you into horror? I was born on Halloween. I think horror has been ingrained in me forever. My mom really loves horror movies, horror and sci-fi, actually. So, I mean, I was exposed to it at a fairly young age. The first horror movie I ever saw was The Wolfman from 1941. And, you know, being that old black and white movie. My parents didn't think anything of letting a 3-year-old watch it. And it gave me nightmares for, I don't know, a couple years. I would think that the Wolfman was looking in my bedroom window at night, and little your eyes play tricks on you, and you think something's outside when there's nothing out there. It's a tree or something. Like the Wolfman's gonna get me. Stuff like that. Or Jaws. I used to curl up in a little ball in my bed and pretend that Jaws was biting my bed in half. I mean, stuff like that. But I mean, I was freaking my own self out, but I was loving every second of it, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, I didn't see another horror movie until I was 5 when they took me to Halloween. And after that, they were just like, whatever, just let her watch them. She wants to. And I was no worse for wear after that. I mean, almost all my birthday parties were horror themed, Halloween. I mean, obviously Halloween themed. They were on Halloween. So it was very ingrained in my whole upbringing. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Jen. So yeah, so that's my story. Anyway, but yeah, I remember being in the 8th grade thinking I was going to write this cool book, and it was basically Friday the 13th, but I was writing it about all my friends, and they were characters, and I was killing them, and every day I would read them what I wrote the night before, and I had like 5 or 6 people crowded around my desk every day, like wanting to know what I wrote the night before. It was pretty cool. Let's see here. Speaking of Wolfman, did you watch Penny Dreadful? It's coming back on, set in America this time. Yes, Aaron, I loved Penny Dreadful. I heard this next set of Penny Dreadfuls are going to be kind of Mexican themed, like I'm horrible at Spanish, so I don't want to murder all the words, but like the Day of the Dead stuff. I'm not even going to try to do it in Spanish. Anyway, like Day of the Dead and different Mexican legends and things like that. Anyway, that's what I heard. And I'm super excited to see it. I think it's going to be great. Yes, I feel the exact same way. The first horror movie I saw was It. I was 8 years old, and the boy that left me scared a while, but I love Pennywise. Isn't that weird? Like you think, oh my God, it was so scary, but you love it at the same time. I mean, that's pretty cool. Who is the coolest person you ever met? Let's see here, Jim. As far as horror film icons, that is tough. That is tough because almost everyone I've met has been incredibly cool. I would have to say it was between Doug Bradley and Dee Wallace. Both of those people were just incredibly sweet and nice to me. And, but David Naughton was really, really awesome too. It's really hard to choose for me because I've been blessed with really, really good experiences. Now I know that this isn't, you don't always have great experiences because, people are people. They have bad days. They have, whatever's going on in their life. They could have had a really shitty person 3 people up from you, and now they're in a bad mood. They could have a headache, whatever, hungry, whatever. So, your experiences aren't going to always be wonderful. I've just been blessed with really, really good experiences whenever I've met any guests at horror conventions. Let's see here. Hey, Erica, glad to see you back. I'm hooked on Pluto Horror Channel now. They're free, and I discovered them after getting a smart TV. Nothing else was hooked up, so I checked it out. Great movies, lots of old school stuff too. Hey, Missy, great seeing you. Hey, Eric. Yes, I am back. I had some personal stuff I had to deal with, but everything's all good now, and all of you guys should be seeing me again on a regular basis like normal. I shouldn't be away anymore, but other than normal, hubby wants some attention or something like that. Anyhow, yes, I have Pluto as well. Do you have Tubi too, Missy? Because both of them are free, and I usually look at Tubi before I look at Pluto, but I need to check out Pluto more. Hey, Antonio. Hey, hey, Sherry. Excuse me. Love Penny Dreadful. That was, I know a lot of you guys out there have significant others that don't care for horror. I am married to one of those. He doesn't hate it, but he doesn't like it either, if that makes any sense. He puts up with it for me because he loves me so much. But, and he knows that I live and breathe horror, but he doesn't. And that's cool. It's totally okay. But, the problem with that is if I want to watch old classic, he's like, oh, that's super old. Oh, I've seen it. Anything he's seen before, he doesn't want to watch. But, I got him to watch some of the newer I Spit on Your Graves. I've gotten him to watch Hostel. I've gotten him to watch a lot of stuff. And let's see here. I got him to watch Ma not too long ago. He actually liked that one. He was like, this was pretty good. I thought it was going to suck. So, I mean, I can get him to watch movies from time to time, but, he, horror movies, but, he prefers stuff more like Den of Thieves and like action and drama. He loves Westworld though. Let's see here. Scream was the first horror movie I ever saw. I was around 8 or 9, hooked ever since. It's been my favorite film of all time ever since. I watch it most days. Raccoon, I love Scream. I absolutely love Scream. I will watch that, especially the first one. I love the second one just as much almost. I watch it every time it's playing, pretty much. I love that movie. It's really great. Let's see here. Any tips for going to horror cons? Bring cash. Claire, bring cash, because sometimes the guests will take credit, and a lot of vendors take credit, but a lot of them, if you want to say, meet Danny Trejo, who was also really, really just a wonderful guy. I went to give him a handshake and he totally gave me a hug. I mean, he's just a really nice person. A lot of them only take cash. And wear comfortable shoes. Wear comfortable shoes. Let's see here. I have Pluto and Tubi. Yeah, nice. Do you watch the Fargo series? That's about ready to start back up again. Aaron, I love the Fargo series. I am a season behind. I didn't watch it last season because I wanted to binge it, and then, life happens and you forget. And so I am a season behind, but that just means cool. I get to binge it. I do love it though. And I love just the straight up movie Fargo. Lots of great movies. Can we talk more about rules and regulations in your lovely group? I feel like my posts have been getting blocked or removed a lot lately because I'm not intentionally trying to break rules. I know it's crazy at times, but I don't want to be blocked. Justin, right now we're trying to keep the group on topic. And I know that there's a lot of posts about this virus. Any posts that are about the virus, like Jason holding toilet paper, stuff like that, we've been removing those. Because they were literally getting posted about 20 or 30 times an hour. And then just the entire group's the same thing, and nobody wants to see that. So we've been taking those down. Now, some of the posts that are like, such 6 days of quarantine, and it's a horror picture. Some of those we've been leaving. Unless we get the same one a bunch, then we start taking some of those down. We're just trying to keep out the repetitiveness. First, we were taking all of the virus posts down, but now this thing is so big, everybody's talking about it. So we're trying to just keep the repetitiveness down. I don't think you're in any danger of getting blocked, Justin. If it isn't about a virus, try to keep the sexual innuendos down. Other than that, I think your posts have been pretty decent. So don't worry. It's probably just you have been posting stuff that other people have been posting too, and we take some of them down. Hey, Neil. Let's see here. Welcome back. I missed going to the movies and seeing horror movies. Yes, it is nice that the theaters are going to be releasing their new movies for like home watching. And it's a pretty good deal, $20. You can have your whole family in your room. Because you still shouldn't congregate with a lot of people. But, you can see a new movie for $20 instead of the whole family going $20 each plus concession and everything else. You're probably saving a lot of money. But, yeah, so that's, oops. I thought I was gonna lose you guys at first. But yeah, that's what it is nice that they're doing that. I just want all this stuff to end. I'm tired of it. The first horror movie I ever saw was Alien. That's nice. That's very good. I love Alien. My favorite of that movie franchise would be Aliens. That one's my very, very favorite. Scream 5 is coming soon. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Hey, Anthony. How's it going? The Dressmaker is underrated. I've not seen that, Lou. I've not seen that. I'm gonna have to check that out. When looking through your stack of horror movies, what's your go-to horror movie when you've been standing there for a half hour or more looking for something to watch? Perry, I have to say Trick or Treat or Jennifer's Body are my kind of go-tos. When I've been standing at my collection and I'm like, oh, what I watch? Oh, shit, I'll just watch Jennifer's Body. I know a lot of people hate that movie. I love that movie. I don't know what it is. I love that movie. And, I have Jaws and I have Lost Boys and I have all of those others and, Underworld and, American Werewolf in London. I have all of my really favorites. I am missing The Thing from 1982. I need that. But other than that, I usually go Trick or Treater or Jennifer's Body. What is your favorite foreign horror movie? Ooh, Battle Royale, probably. I love Battle Royale. And Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth, some can arguably say is not actually horror, but that would be my other go-to for foreign horror. Yeah. Let's see here. Christy. Oh, thank you. I love my shirt too. This is a gift from my mom. Let's see here. I have not seen that one, surprisingly. I've never seen The Thing. You have never seen The Thing. Well, I love The Thing. And you know, how often do you have an all-male cast? So I mean, there's an all-male cast, so there's no nudity, there's no sex scenes. They're all practical effects. It's basically all in one location because it's in the Antarctica, you know, but it's just great. I mean, I love Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell is just wonderful. Have I seen the Japanese version of The Eye? No. Oh, thank you, Terry. I've not seen that. The Eye is so good. I need to see that. What is the Japanese version called, or is it called The Eye as well? I'll have to watch it tonight. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, no, I need to see that. There's so many things I need to see. There really are. What else? I mean, I need to finish Tiger King. I've been tempted to put it on. You know, I've been tempted to put it on and then just rewatch it when my husband gets home. I do that sometimes because he tends to talk through movies and shows anyway. So sometimes it's better if I do because he tends to talk. And I mean, I know I've gotten used to it over the years, but at times it's like, shut up, I'm watching something. What's good about streaming is you can just pause it and then you can just okay and then put it back on or rewind it. Yes, just look up The Eye, Japanese version. I believe I've seen it on YouTube for free. Nice, Claire. Thank you so much. It's about a girl who gets a cornea transplant and things go a bit crazy from there. Is that the one Jessica Alba's in, right? Christy? What the hell is Tiger King? I know it's on Netflix, but is it worth watching, Justin? Because it is just a hot mess. It's basically a true crime, limited seven series show. So it's got 7 episodes. And I'm only on like the 3rd episode, and it is a hot mess. These people are just nuts. You know, and there's accusations that this lady killed her husband and fed him to tigers. And then this other guy is like crazy and like going on his own TV show, like kind of threatening her. And this other guy has this weird cult thing going on. It's just weird. But it's one of those weird things you can't like stop watching. Kind of, I don't know. You'll have to check it out. You know, it's not for everyone, but you know, if you're bored, which a lot of people are right now, check it out and see if you if you want to watch it. My cat is going nuts. Sid, what are you doing? Sid's going crazy. At least Otis isn't going crazy too. But so anyway, so I've got a couple new suggestions of things to see. That's very good. What else, guys? What else have you guys been doing? Besides staying safe and at home and trying to be healthy, watching Netflix, you know what I watched? And this is actually more sci-fi, was The Feed on Amazon Prime. That was pretty crazy because it felt very Facebook-y, like, but it was very science fiction-y. like in the future, like they have this feed, but it's some crazy thing, and it's like in your eye, and you can like see the feed in your eye, and you can take pictures like with your own eye. It was just nuts. Anyway, I thought it was cool. I haven't got my husband to agree to watch it yet because he thought it sounded stupid. But yeah, I want to see that. Let's see here. Have I seen Itchy the Killer or Audition? I have seen Audition, and I loved Audition. I haven't seen the feed. It looks good though. Justin, check it out. I really liked the feed. Amy, yeah, see, I love the feed. It was cool. I was excited, you know, and there's some killing. It's not like it's all just stupid Facebook stuff. I mean, there's double crossings and crazy stuff. Why, hello there, Erica. Hope you're well. Hi, Phil. I hope you're well too. Thank you. I am doing good. Need to check out Kingdom on Netflix. I've not seen Kingdom. I have heard I need to check that out. I have not checked it out yet, but I am planning on it. Oh my goodness. Sorry. My cat, he's about 11 and a half pounds. And I got a really small box from Amazon, I don't know, a week ago. Kid you not, it's this big. It's little. And it's only about this tall. And my 11 and a half pound cat tries to sit in it. Tries to get in it and lay down. And it's the funniest thing ever. So I've left it out for him to try to do that because he actually does get in it with cat muffin top all spilling out. It's pretty hilarious. Anyway, my cats keep me entertained. They're my children. Let's see here. It's Korean zombie series. Yes, I have heard it's a really great I've heard it's a really great show, Anthony. And I've had several people tell me to watch it. It is on the list, definitely. Yes, I have seen Platform, Justin. I actually watched it twice because at the end I was a little confused. And I liked it. I still feel like the ending wasn't quite finished enough for me, but I liked it. I thought it was a really great concept. I thought it was really different. I liked it a lot. 12 Monkeys is a classic I'm going to watch. You know, they've been playing 12 Monkeys a lot on because I have all the pay channels, HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, Stars. I have all of those pay channels. And they've been playing that a lot. And I just watched 12 Monkeys only a couple days ago. And I love that. I love that movie. And I think Brad Pitt is so crazy and off the wall and wonderful in it. And I mean, how can you not love Bruce Willis? Excuse me. I always cough. Anyway, yeah, I love that 12 Monkeys movie. Let's see here. What else have I? I've got the Winchester on right now, which was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but I mean, it was decent. I liked it. I liked it all right. Let's see here. Anything else that you've been thinking about watching that you haven't yet? Let's see here. There was a few shows that I just recently watched with my husband, but they weren't horror. We ended up watching House of Cards and The Wire and Brotherhood, all three of those. There was plenty of killing in all of them, but they weren't horror. Let's see here. You should check out Room 104 on HBO. Yes, Amy. Thank you. I just finished watching all of Room 104. I love that. There are some really like famous people in each episode. You're like, oh wow, I can't believe this person is on this little 20-minute show. Yes, I mean, some of them are kind of corny and cheesy, and then others are really, really good. I really like that show. Thank you, Amy, for bringing it up. What else? What else? Thank you, Angela. My little devil kitty. What's his name again? Lucifer. Let's see here. What else? I was thinking about starting True Blood again, just because it's a really long series, and you know, you can just let it run. I did just finish Dexter again. I love Dexter. I mean, I can always put on Dexter and be in my happy place unless it's the final season, because I was not happy with the final season of Dexter. I wanted more. I thought he deserved better than that. Thank you, Amy. Let's see here. What else? There's just so much content out there. You know, every time you turn around, there's something else that's new, and there's something else, and there's a whole bunch that you didn't even know got put online. So really, you know, you can spend 30, 40 minutes just looking through the guide to try to find something to watch. So, I mean, I understand all your guys' posts, like, what do I watch? Because seriously, there's so many out there that it's like, well, there's so many shows. It's like, do you really want to wade through all the crap to see something that's really great? So it's really nice when somebody sees something that's really good, that they mention it in the group. Hey, I just watched such and such, and it's really great. It's on such and such streaming service. Check it out. I love it when people do that, because, you know, then it's like, oh, cool, I have something else I need to check out. Oh my God, yes, True Blood was so good. I was obsessed with Eric. Oh, who isn't obsessed with Eric, right, Amy? I'm still obsessed with Eric. My husband calls him my boyfriend. Anytime he comes on any show, it doesn't matter. He's like, oh, your boyfriend's on the TV. Of course, he says that about Thor and Jax as well from Sons of Anarchy. So I guess I have a type, that little Viking looking thing. Anyway, but yeah, all of them. I love watching anything that they're in. Let's see here. Hey, Patricia, thank you. How's Kentucky? I recommended The Invisible Man. Kept me on edge of my seat and gripping the chair with my hands. Nice, Amy. I have heard a lot of really good stuff about Invisible Man. Oh, that's my cat knocking. Anyway, I've heard a lot of really great things about Invisible Man. And, you know, you don't realize, you know, technically the Invisible Man, he goes insane because he can't be seen anymore. And I mean, he really is kind of turns into a super psycho guy and kills a lot of people, you know, like that movie Hollow. That's about Invisible Man, Kevin Bacon. And they're really, really, the whole concept of the Invisible Man is super creepy. And I'm excited to watch that one. I really am. I usually give shows about 3 episodes before deciding if I'll finish the series. Yeah, Aaron, you know, I always say the first couple of episodes are usually character development, especially in the beginning of a series. You know, my husband will be like, oh, this fucking sucks. He's all like, it's too slow. It's too stupid. It's too whatever. And I'm like, it's the first episode. You can't judge it at all. This is all character development. They're setting up relationships and who these people are for like later on. Usually my husband is good about, if he comes in a series about the third one, just skips the first three, but then he doesn't have any basis. Then I just have to tell him who's who. But yeah, I always give all shows a good few before I decide whether or not they're going to be good. Did I enjoy Upgrade? Yes, I really liked Upgrade. You know, I felt Upgrade had kind of a very Venom feel to it. Totally different movies, obviously, but I felt, you know, and they came out around the same time. But they both had this sort of feel to them, you know, because something else was controlling them and speaking to them and what have you. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I watched Cloverfield on Netflix and it was terrible. Cloverfield. The first Cloverfield, I'm not a big found footage film person. There's very few found footage films that I even can get through. I did get through Cloverfield. I liked the second one a whole lot better, the one that had John Goodman. I have not watched the third one yet. So it didn't give me Hollow Man vibes. It feels like a different story. Good. Nice, Amy. I'm glad. I'm glad. I like it when movies about basically the same thing go in a totally different direction, so you're not like watching basically a remade film. Like you're just watching a whole nother entirely different movie, but about the same subject. I like that. I'm on in that aspect. I actually loved Cloverfield. Creeped me out. Are you guys talking about the first one? The one that's basically like found footage? I actually didn't mind that one at all. Hey Danny, how's it going? I actually didn't mind that one, but I really because I got through it, you know, because usually I turn them off, but you know, I liked the second one better because it was not found footage, really. I really liked and found footage As Above, So Below, and the M. Night. The M. Night one I liked. I didn't care for As Above, So Below. Hey, gorgeous. Mwah, good to see you. Yeah, the first one. Never seen the others, but will now. Like I said, Amy, I really liked the second one. John Goodman is awesome. I've not seen the third. I know the third is on Netflix, but 10 Cloverfield Lane, I think, is what the second one's called. And Cloverfield Fairfox or Fox Fair or Fairfox, I think, is what the third one is called. What are your favorite zombie films? Favorite zombie films? Ooh. Tough. Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead has to be my very, very favorite zombie film. Then we got to go Zombie Land. Then it goes mostly into comedies. Zombie Land, Fido, Revenant, not the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, the other one. I think it's from 2007. It's really good. Let's see here. What other zombie movies do I really like? I like that series iZombie. I really do. I think it's cute. I don't know I didn't know the Cloverfields were related to each other. Yes, they are related to each other. They are actually. They're distantly related. They're not like close-knit related. but they're all about, something coming down, and I think it's all supposed to be, I can't speak for the third one, but this invasion, but it's like other places. They're not like connected. No Night of the Living Dead or 28. Oh, 28 Days Later. Yes. Yes. Thank you. 28 Days Later for sure. Night of the Living Dead. I do like Night of the Living Dead, but I wouldn't put it up in my top ones. It's not a go-to for me. My go-to would be Dawn of the Dead. That one is just so good. And unfortunately, I have to watch anything that has any kind of zombies. I have to always watch that when my husband's at work, because he hates zombies. It's not a fear thing. He just thinks they're stupid. So I can't. He's just like, oh, not another zombie movie. Watch this when I'm not here. I'm like, okay. So, but 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later is really great too, but I do prefer days. I used to love Walking Dead, but I think that series jumped the shark a little bit ago. I stopped watching when they did the time jump. They lost me. It was a great show though. Resident Evil. Ooh, yes. See, I'm drawing a blank today, guys. I'm so sorry. Resident Evil. I love all the Resident Evil movies. The first 3 are probably my favorite. But I will watch them all. But the first 3 I would say are my favorite. And who doesn't like Mila? She can just be so badass. You gotta love badass female like heroine. Not horror, but did you watch Peaky Blinders? It's got Cillian Murphy from 28 Days Later. Oh, yes, Erin. That's one of my husband's favorites, actually. We love some Peaky Blinders around here. Absolutely. What we always say is it's like Boardwalk Empire, but the English version because of what was going on over there. And I absolutely love Peaky Blinders. It's great. I'm a little sit again. Anyway, let's see here. Even the Val Newton zombie films from the 40s. I don't think I've seen any of those. Excited to see the new Candyman story. Off topic. I'm excited to see the new Candyman. I was never a huge Candyman fan when it first came out, and I became more of a Candyman fan later. I do like Candyman. I prefer the first one. Let's see here. I love Resident Evil, the movies and the games. I've never been a gamer. I'm just, anything more complicated than Centipede for me is just, it's just a waste. I don't understand the big controllers. I know a joystick or the ball. That's it. But, but I think they're crazy and they're great to watch somebody else playing. Like if you're there live watching, but yeah, I can't control those things. I just die like right away. The music was so creepy at the beginning. Yes, I agree. It was. A kitty that wants to sniff my phone. Anyway, let's see here. What else? What else? I'm excited for the new Westworld on Sunday. I would look something up, but I have not only my phone, but I also have my computer going with live feeds because I simultaneously do a live feed on YouTube as I'm doing it in here on the group so that it's both places. I used to be able to download the video that I would make in the group and then I could just upload it to YouTube, but they don't, I can't download the video anymore. I don't know why. It just won't do it. So I have to do it this way now. So I can't really look up things while I'm on. Hey, Denise. Hated the time jump also. Right, Kim? I mean, what's with this time jump? I mean, it was like, do you have to jump 6 years? It didn't make any sense to me. And I just thought it was really dumb. It was just really dumb. And that's where they lost me. You know, I thought as long as Daryl was on the show, I'd watch it, and they lost me. Let's see here. Westworld is good. I just love that show. Just everything about it, the production and the scenes and the sets and the writing and just the cinematography, everything is so well done. I can't say enough about it. It's top notch. And there's no weak links at all as far as like the actors are all superb. They're just, I wish they made more shows like that, you know? Some of the low production values of some of these other shows makes it hard to watch when you've watched something that's so well done. It's like, oh, how come this isn't the same quality this other? Well, obviously for budget reasons and other things, but yeah. All right, guys, let's see here. I think we're about wrapped up. I am going to be doing more live feeds, especially since a lot of people are at home. There's no reason not to. The new futuristic look is so cool. You're right, Amy. The new futuristic look is amazing. As I usually do, I take suggestions for the next topic. So anybody want to give me some suggestions? We had open topic today, just kind of about like what movies we were watching, but anybody have a suggestion of what kind of topics, like witches or vampires, or, you know, I mean, it can be a really wide topic. Anybody have any suggestions? I take them. There's no bad suggestions. No big deal. You guys can always add suggestions, or you can message me them. And I'm thinking we're going to do live feed. I want to do it more often. Scary doll movies, like which are good or not. 80s slasher films. Great topics. I love both of those topics, Amy and David. I love them both. I'm definitely going to be writing those down for top. If not the following. We'll be doing one of those the next show, and the following the next one. Thank you. I get stuck for topics sometimes, and then I have an open show like this, which isn't bad, but you know, we always end up going off topic anyway and talking about other things. But I like to have kind of a topic to, you know, go to, because it makes things fun. So yeah, let's do scary doll movies. Next one, and then we'll do like 80s slashers the following. I don't know what day I'm planning. Let's see here. Today's Thursday, right? It'll probably be next week. I don't know what days my husband's off, so we'll do I'm going to try to shoot for Tuesday or Wednesday. If not Thursday again. Maybe I'll try to do 2 shows. Who knows? We'll see. Play it by ear. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining in the conversation. It made it fun, and it was something fun to do. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Mwah. See you later. See you later.
Hey, everybody. It is